ties here for the Nebraska Kearney Lopers. Their head man, Dalton Jensen, and their top assistant coach, Andrew Sorensen, both former Cyclones. You see it there, Jensen, a 2010 NCAA qualifier with Iowa State, and then Sorensen, two-time NCAA qualifier for the Cyclones. For Sorensen specifically, a 93-31 record at Iowa State, placed at the Big 12 Championship a couple of times, third in 2010 and second in 2012. Obviously really cool when you can see those ties and coming back to Hilton and a chance to, coach against your former squad.
Yeah, it's all a relationship, right? They reached out and told Coach Dressler, like, hey, can we come in and compete? And this is a place that they're both familiar with. Right now we got Andrew Sorensen on the screen. He was one of the team captains my freshman year. Freshman year at Iowa State. And so got to see how he trained, how he approached things. And those opportunities really just give you an opportunity to watch. You don't have to say much. You just get to observe. And I think those moments are crucial in development.
Yeah. Here's some Ice Baby here in Hilton. We said it's a warm night, but it's starting to cool off as Evan Frost coming up at 141. He'll be taking on Joseph Airola for the Lopers. Number 4, as you can see, in Division II for Airola. He was an All-American last season and placed 4th at the NCAA Championships. For him in his match against Southeast Community College, won by decision. And you'll see here Evan Frost make his way on to the mat. Junior last year, 22-6 record. He's a 2-time NCAA qualifier, like you said earlier in the broadcast. An All-American a couple seasons ago for Evan Frost.
Yes, sir. And just a extremely talented individual, works extremely hard. And, for me, I think one of the things that's cool about talent is people have different talents. I think Evan and Jacob's, some of their talents are the ability to work and sustain. Hard work over an extended period of time. Great shot right there. And it looks like we're probably going to go to stalemate right here.
Now for Evan Frost, last year wrestled at 133. What is kind of the challenge for him going up that extra weight class?
Well, according to Coach Dresser, it's going to be nutritioning himself back down to 133. And it's just one of those things, they're twins, right? One of them is wrestling at 149 pounds. The other one's at 133. They're identical twins.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough for them to make that weight. Nice slide by right there. He's going to have to get that hand to touch to get that 3 points. But great job from Airola. He's doing a great job right there, navigating that situation. Uh-oh, it's getting sticky. Now he's looking to run around. Nothing there. Great action right here from both of these young men, just scrapping and competing. One of the things my dad told me when I was coming off an injury and I was supposed to be making 197 pounds, I weighed about 240. He's like, you gotta learn to push away from the plate, son. Wasn't very good at it. Nice single right there, and he's got it elevated. He's gonna look to climb for it. Oh, looks for a roll right there. Beautiful job right there. And then Frost able to follow it nicely.
So for the 3rd time tonight, it's Iowa State who jumps out to the lead in the first period via a takedown. We had 3-1 scores at 125 and 133 after 1. We'll see if that happens once again, and Airola is able to get an escape before heading into the second. Right now, that riding time going up a lot here for Frost, pushing up towards 30 seconds.
And one of what we were talking about in regards to, the adjustment from 133 to 141 is just finding your tempo and your pace. From what I've seen, the Frost brothers both wrestle at a pretty high and consistent pace. Looking for a roll through right there. A roll up to his feet. Frost able to follow nicely. And collects that far knee. Slows down that.
Look here at Frost's takedown.
Transitions that leg over to that left hip and goes and climbs up. Keeps that shoulder right below the butt. Roller looked to roll, was unable to find anything right there, but Frost followed nicely as we're going to start that second period with 1:05 riding time.
Quick escape there for Frost, and less than 10 seconds came off of the riding time in favor of Iowa State and Evan Frost.
Ooh. Looks for a cradle. Got to the single. Roll looked to defend, and now cradle's coming. Nothing. Now in front headlock position. He's got that near ankle. Is he going to be able to follow that up? Rolla has some really good flexibility and mobility, making Frost work for every single thing. That front headlock position is the most scored in position in wrestling. And, you know, Airola wasn't giving up those easy points, and that's super important, especially in a matchup with a high-quality person like Evan Frost. Great mat awareness right there. I agree with the ref on that. That's a good action call. Man, but he's making them work. He's making them work in every single of those front headlock situations. We'll see how that holds up as the match continues on.
40 seconds left here in the second. Again, Frost got his takedown in the first, and the escape here in the second.
He's going to look to, earlier in the match, we saw him get that leg over to the left side and then work up. He's going to be able to do the same exact thing.
Frost gets his second takedown of the match.
And that's when you look at body language, you can see the body language maybe shift a little bit after that takedown. Airola was defending very well in those front headlock situations, and that takes a ton of energy.
So 7-0 in favor of Evan Frost. A big advantage here heading into the third and final period. You know, you did say, you know, that Airola did a really nice job kind of not making it easy on Frost, but, you know, nonetheless, Evan Frost has still been able to jump up to, you know, a big 7-point lead, and the riding time is on his side. He can continue to push that forward here.
And anytime you're in these situations, right, when you're in the hand fight, it's another shot right there from Frost, and he's looking for a back trip. Beautiful job right there. Got to the leg, got up to his feet.
Frost has really dominated this one start to finish here. Still 1.5 minutes left. But obviously trying to hold on to that major decision. Essentially up by 9 right now with that riding time all locked up.
Yeah, and it's right here. It's looking for opportunities to go feet to back. Bad shot right there. Now he's looking to run. And this is where you just keep forcing that, getting back to that front headlock position and looking to overwhelm your opponent and make him make a bad decision. You see he's pushing on that head, looking to see if he can get that hand to pop up and maybe go to an opportunity, because you're not thinking as clearly. Now you're just like reacting. Another stall call. Just a great pace right here put on from Frost. And he shelves it on that far hip. Now he's looking again. You know, you can just, yeah, it's starting to wear on the young man. Another escape, and he's trying to get, he's in that major territory. Now he's in that tech fall situation, short time, and he's able to collect.
It was tech fall for Evan Frost. And just a great performance from Frost.
Yeah, Frost did an amazing, look at, just overwhelming the hand fight, faking, going from the ties, pulling on the head to legs, and he gets that takedown. A little extra activity after the whistle, just letting them know I came here to dominate, and I did. And